Aye, on our fourth day of appointments, let me try and remember what happened because my memory's a bit shoddy in this one. We talked to a man who believed that he could walk through doors and doors would take him other places, which I think was a metaphor for him. Well, not a metaphor, he was talking about his dad and how he's feeling like low. I've noticed the powers kind of maybe reflect how they're feeling, maybe something like, I don't know. But cause he had conflicting feelings about his dad. There's quite a few of these FMV games on Steam. Yeah, it's full motion video, which isn't. That term came from like Sega CD and stuff when they could actually do stuff like that. There was a lot of them, like is it Sewer Shark, Night Trap, Corpse Killer, games like that. The company that does Dr Dekker does quite a few. They've got one that's an action, like maybe like an action movie. They've got a kind of sequel to Dr Dekker, well, it's not kind of sequel, spiritual sequel to called The Shapeshifting Detective, which if I've, I enjoyed Dr Dekker, I might check that out. So yeah, so last time it was a guy who had completed relationship with his father and wanted to go back to tell him his feelings properly. Ellen, the nurse, her patient died. She was blaming me because I told her not to shift into them, and she said, "Why shouldn't I shift?" Your man Bryce was being a bit weird as usual. We found out that it didn't have the person there, like the person in the basement wasn't there or something like that. We told, I forgot her name completely, the posh woman who's got a zombie husband who killed a cat, and she's like, "Oh, might move on to killing that child or whatever." So I told her to kill her husband again. Nathan is now going on a date with Mariana, and Mariana told us that she has dreams about walking on dead bodies, seeing some sort of weird Cthulhu fish god. So aye, seating up. Oh, and then we had a bit afterwards where it was a dream where she was talking to us, and yeah, it basically confirmed our theory that she's talking to a fish god or whatever. And Jaya, what was Jaya saying? Jaya said something. I don't know what Jaya said. I'm sure we'll get it in this wee update here, but anyway, let's dig in.
Midnight each day.
On Valentine's night.
Time as you know it freezes.
20 minutes past 10. Keep up, Doctor.
Thinks we're going to smother her in her sleep.
I'm a grave digger, Doctor.
I was at home.
Hi, Brezzo,
David
how's
is
it
my
going?
husband. All on my lonesome. Stabbed him with a steak knife.
Nothing changes.
I'm a qualified angel of death.
When I'm dancing,
You get this day over and over.
Hilda,
I black out.
I don't think she's got long.
And Laurie just...
Naked on the beach.
Hannah.
Is that it for today?
Oh jeez. Sorry, ice cream truck decided to start up outside my house.
Skin.
Then skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients.
I had a hot date.
We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did
On
phone
Valentine's Day.
and ask me for Nathan's number. There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I? He was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since.
I had a bit of a
Oh,
shaky
Mariana,
loop
yeah, it's a woman
Well, I
that's
find
sitting couches who's
something.
also
Set fire.
possibly
Beautiful. In the
luring
sea.
men to a
Hannah
fish god
clothes in
who's
the garden.
eating
I
them.
dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough.
And she
to have a
doesn't wear
body
shoes
in.
either, so get Kieran excited.
Someone else in my hour.
I brought David
That was it.
back to life.
You can
I
see someone
removed the
chasing them.
chains, dressed her.
It was Iris.
We could try shifting now.
Would you like to see David, Doctor?
Sorry.
We both read The Cult of the Kinetic Mind.
I'm not broke.
It's no coincidence that most psychokinetic patients are grateful if you could see your way to declaring me insane, or at least temporarily insane.
There was no flame. And then there was.
I'll kiss a guy,
I pretended like the hypnosis had worked.
and then he just follows me.
Can we maybe not talk about Hannah anymore?
Wherever I go.
I may just still pull out in front of the driver.
You rang my doorbell.
The truck driver
The little girl.
killed himself.
David is weird.
Like she's watching me.
I need to put David
Molly.
out of his misery.
Is it okay to steal things?
Sleeping tablets.
Fingerprints?
Dead bodies.
I saw Jessica.
Should I kill David?
Hilda died last night.
Do you think I should tell her about
Psychokinetics?
the photos?
Dr. Dekker seemed to like a drink.
Bit of a drinking problem.
It's probably the same for Jaya.
One of his patients was trying to kill him,
He lent me some money.
leaving him messages.
Creature, human flesh.
I'd teleported.
Do you have that dream, Doctor?
So aye, hopefully that we things maybe got brought us up to date. But yeah, so everyone's went to shit. So who have we got? We've got Nathan, our boy, who lost his girlfriend to a car crash and believes that he's living the same day over and over and over again. He was asked out on a date by Mariana, who is having blackouts and is waking up to the see you next time every time, and it ends up that she doesn't mean to, but like men are following her and disappearing, and she's having some sort of thing with a mad fish god. Ellen believes that she can transform into people and is working as a nurse to turn into their loved ones to make them more comfortable as they're dying, but has been doing some dodgy stuff, and she's got a wee box for me, so I don't know how I feel about that. Claire killed her husband, brought him back, and now he's a mad zombie, and we told her to kill him because it was getting weird, basically. Bryce, everyone's favourite, is a guy who has an extra hour in every day and has been using it to either catch up on work, he works in a graveyard, and which got be a bit inappropriate towards women, and he's seen a couple of stuff, and he's actually got a guy chasing him down in this extra hour where no one else is moving. Angie is our assistant. Everyone has got their toes out, my god. This is where Kieran came in and started to, filming this. Right, fuck up Nathan, you prick. Right, we'll get started. Who we talk to first? Who do we figure? So, why did none of the boys have our toes out? I want to see. Oh, thank you so much for the host, Rain. How's it going? Sorry, Rain, I'm playing a weird murder mystery FMV game, and you've actually came in right at the final chapter, but I'll give you a wee rundown as we're talking to them. So let's start with Nathan. Nathan's killed his girlfriend in a car crash, believes he's stuck in a time loop, and is now going on a date with this one here. So let's, I've got my wee notes. Prescription pads missing, I should ask doctors about any death threats that Nathan said were on it. How are you today?
I think you know who killed Dr. Dekker, so you're gonna have a good day. Can we talk a bit about hypnotism, though?
Oh no, he's into something, he's into weird shit. Having a crap time at work, but here to skive. Oh well, enjoy your excuse me, sorry, I had a wee cough there. Enjoy yourself. We're not gonna, we just got to tell on you. So he wants to talk about hypnotism. Why do I talk about hypnotism, you weirdo?
I've heard you can plant key words in people when they're hypnotized. How would I know if I had any? I think that the hypnotism didn't take, but maybe Dr. Dekker did hypnotize me, and it did work, and he told me to think that it didn't. I think I found one of the key words.
Oh, so he thinks Dekker's been messing with him? Right, so what keyword?
I can't say what it is. I don't want to trigger it. I was on the phone to my dad last night, and he said something, and boom, I fell asleep. Normally I wish that kind of thing would happen, but it just happened. I phoned him back, I thought it was seconds, but it was an hour later. I asked him what he'd said. He'd watched some NASA program. He was reading off planets. It was one of them.
What planet? Can you write down the keyword? So it's I forgot every single planet. Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus. Gotta get some heater. Is Pluto a planet? Mars. I've lost count. Earth. I've forgotten. No, there's more than that. Megan would be killing me right now because Megan fucking loves planets. So there's Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Mars, Earth, Pluto. Neptune's not a planet, is it? No, Neptune. I don't know. I've completely forgot there are planets. Come on, give me some help here. Saturn, Mars, Pluto. Well, that's not help me. That's the three I mentioned. How do you feel about Hannah now? If everything's been married, right? We'll talk about the hypnotism first. Nathan had his wee socks out. Yes, man. More toes. Ugh, I realize it's becoming a foot stream. I don't like this. Saturn, Mars, or Pluto. Let's go for eeny, meeny, miny, Mars.
I don't want it to be triggered.
Saturn. Well. Aye, well, that happened.
Pluto's not a planet, is it? And why are you even trying?
Isn't there a Rick and Morty episode where the whole plot is that, what's his name? Jerry says Pluto is a planet, and you get, yeah, and all the aliens are thinking he's a king or whatever. He just went into a trance.
So he did plant me with something. I have absolutely no idea. Did you find out what the key word is? What is it? No.
Yeah, it's Saturn.
Don't say it. Write it down for me. And thank you. You know, there's something I've not been telling you.
Oh, here we go. What is it? What have you been telling me?
It's about time travel.
Right, I feel like we'll follow that in a wee bit, but who murdered Dekker?
This might feel like the darkest timeline, but it's not my darkest timeline. I didn't kill Dr. Dekker. I look at one of your other patients, or maybe even your assistant.
I mean, well then, that spooky wee girl. I should tell Nathan he went into a trance. Sorry, that was the. She showed up before, and he sees the ghost of the wee girl that he. No, it wasn't him. It was the truck driver that he crashed into. He claimed it was a truck driver's fault, and then the truck driver committed suicide with his daughter. It was really fucking. This game started off fun. It is no fun. It is grim, getting grim. Do you know about the person? Excuse me. Do you know about the person? Excuse me. Jesus Christ. Do you know about the prescription pad?
His prescription pad's missing. The one with all the death threats on it. Do you think the murderer took it to cover their tracks?
Aye, I do, Nathan. Where have you put it? How are they covering our tracks?
I suppose it could be a coincidence, but I'm guessing whoever murdered Dr. Dekker stole his prescription pad.
What about time travel?
I read a book about time travel. I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time to the beginning and live it over again. I'm like Doctor Who, but I don't have a TARDIS, and I can't choose what time I go to. Except once.
Oh, what do you mean, Nathan? What do you mean except once?
The doctor said she was legally still alive. The only thing they could do was starve her. Hannah didn't die in the accident the first time around. It was worse than death. She wouldn't have wanted that. I was looking at a photo from around the time of the accident. I had a lot of alcohol, which I think was probably necessary. I jumped back to the junction. I started pulling out, but the lorry was already on us. I drove into the lorry to make sure. I didn't wake up in hospital because I woke up the next day, present day. Things had changed.
Oh. So you need to get pished to time travel. Aye, that's how it works. That's why I've not time travelled in the last, like, nearly 10 years. Oh my god, it's been nearly 10 years. What changed but Hannah's death?
Her obituary changed in the press clippings I kept. It said she was killed instantly. Nothing else changed. Her family seemed to hate me more, which is ironic because the first time around, they pulled her off life support. So I saved them the indignity. Now they just think it was my careless driving that caused her death.
Well, so going on from your ex-girlfriend that you murdered, or you accidentally, well, it was an accident first, but because it went back, that's murder, right? Technically, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a judge, man. Let's talk about your new girlfriend. How have things been with Mariana?
Things have been interesting. Thanks to Mariana.
Why thanks to Mariana?
We went on a date. Well, sort of. She texted me this bar she was going to, and I just turned up. She can dance. I was transfixed most of the night. Next thing I know, I'm lying in my bed, at home. The room's spinning. The day moved forward. In fact, every night I go and watch Mariana dance, the day moves forward. Do you think Mariana likes me?
Oh dear. Well, this is an awkward question. Does she like you? Well, I say, because everyone that she's sort of following or follows her is seemingly turned up dead. So I don't kind of want to just go, aye, Mariana likes you. Aye, she's great. Because I kind of don't want him to die, because I kind of like Nathan. I feel out of like all the ones, he's probably the most. Well, you know what? I'm not good. Can you imagine how shite it'd be someone turning around going, no, the girl you went out, she fucking hates you. So let's go, aye, she likes you.
Thanks, Doctor. That's what I'm hoping.
That's good though. How do you feel about Hannah now?
I'm at peace with Hannah now. I can save her. And I'll keep trying, but I must move forward. I did kind of ask you not to talk about this anymore, but I suppose you're not taking notes.
What does I say? Why lie about Hannah being on life support?
I haven't been lying. As far as everyone's concerned, she died in that car accident. Instantly.
Oh dear. Do you ever think to drive away from the lorry?
I didn't have time. I jumped back to the split second the accident happened. The truck was already on us. I swerved left the first time, so I tried right. If I could have saved her, I would have done. I didn't want her to die.
Aye, that's what they... Oh, I don't know. When did he time travel back? Let's ask him that. How do I There we go. When did... I really need to get a USB keyboard. I've got one from my PC, but I really need one for... I wonder if his secretary has a Twitch. I wonder if his secretary has a Twitch account. Gia eats cake. Ah, she's best friends with this channel. Right, here we go. When did you travel back in time? So what is it? Did you travel whoops in time?
I read a book about time travel.
Shut up, you prick.
I thought what was happening to me was a type of time travel. I couldn't control it, but at the end of each day, I would travel back in time.
How did it say? Maybe, when did you travel back to the accident? Back.
I can't tell you anything about that.
Wait, no, I fucked that because I pressed R2 by accident. When did you travel back to the accident? Question mark?
The day before Valentine's Day.
Oh.
I was looking at pictures of Hannah and it just happened. The next day for me was Valentine's Day. Present day.
You said you couldn't time travel. Oh, sorry, you might hear my chest is going there.
We just met. I chose not to tell you I travelled back in time. Sorry. If I could turn back time, Doctor. If I could find a way.
Oh, I see what you did. Oh, I got a wee giggle from me. So it did. What's that trophy? What's the trophy saying? Oh, I can't. You made Nathan sing a song. Yes, I fucking did. What was I saying? What was I asking, Nathan? Oh, I was asking about did he steal the pad? Did you steal the how do I spell prescription pad? Yes. Definitely going to be asking this a lot today.
No, I didn't take the prescription pad. Why is it such a big issue? Who'd want it? Do you think the killer wrote out a prescription for temazepam, faked Dr. Dekker's signature, and got it made up?
I mean,
Maybe. But
maybe.
I'm already on temazepam, Doctor. I wouldn't need all that drama.
Maybe you want more. Maybe you need more. Nathan, I'm clearly taking notes. Oh, he didn't. So, what if I mentioned that you're transfixed with Mariana? You're transfixed with Mikey's. There we go.
You ask all your patients that? Or just the pretty ones?
Mariana, I'll try that again, or did I? That's what I did. I think because I didn't do you are.
Things have been interesting. Thanks to Mariana.
You know, let's just ask him this. Mariana might be a killer.
Wow. I think you're just jealous, Doctor. I mean, if Mariana really was killing people, I'm pretty sure you'd have to contact the authorities. I mean, that's what you do, isn't it?
Right, so I've not got any hints, so I think, but he's yellow, so I've got a feeling I'm going to talk to some people and then I have to come back to them. Just call the patient handsome. Let's try that. You are handsome.
Question after question after question. They're all meaningless, aren't they? That one is, anyway.
That wasn't a question, pal, it was a wee compliment. Fine then. Right, so I'm really interested in what Mariana's got to say, but I'm going to leave her till the end because I've got a feeling her storyline's going somewhere, so we talked to oh god. Oh no, let's talk to Claire. How are you today?
I'm fine. I killed David. Again.
You've already done it before, so it's...
Like you told me to.
Sorry, for context, her husband David, she brought him back as a zombie, but it wasn't quite right. And he was like starting off, he started hunting, but you could tell he was devolving, so he was just sort of ripping things apart. And he killed a cat, and there was a little girl that lived near them, and she was afraid that he was gonna kill the little girl. So I just went, that's it, just put his misery, just end him. Did you see Anushka again?
Anushka's fine, I would imagine. Her father came over to talk about the missing cat. It would have been an easier conversation had I not been splattered in blood and sweating like a milkmaid.
Pet Cemetery rules. Pet Cemetery 2 rules? I've never seen Pet Cemetery 2. All I know is you talk about it, Sean. What did Anushka's father do? Anushka's the little girl that, that she's seen. So what was I gonna say? What did Anushka's father do?
It seemed like he wanted to give me a piece of his mind, but when he saw the state I was in, he fled. There were no police that turned up. I suspect I've got away with it, at least this second time. Now all that's left is for you to write up my diagnosis.
What diagnosis?
That I'm not sound of mind. That I wasn't sound of mind when I killed David. It's up to you whether you want to mention any of our other conversations. I'm happy either way.
Oh yeah, because I've got a letter from her attorney who is trying to get the insanity plea, so she'll get easier for her. But she also believes that she can bring people back from the dead, and she has. So who am I to argue with her? How did you kill David?
With an axe. I got him to put his head on the wood block. He didn't really know what he was doing. He trusted me. I cut off his head. When I picked it up, he was smiling. Probably a muscle spasm.
Well then, what else can you tell me about Dekker? I know he's long dead and stuff, but aye.
Oh, the continuing saga of Dr. Dekker. After he'd seen David and done his due diligence, he came up with an offer I couldn't refuse. Remember? The one I told you about when we first met.
What was Dr. Dekker's offer?
Dr. Dekker wanted me to reanimate him. He said he would kill David unless I agreed.
How were you supposed to reanimate him?
He called me on Valentine's night. He promised to use a disposable phone so there would be no trace. I was supposed to come here, where I would find him dead, and then reanimate him. I agreed immediately. It seems that Dr. Dekker went through with his half of the agreement. But I forgot to turn up.
Oh. Do you know anything about the prescription pad?
I never saw Dr. Dekker's prescription pad. I imagine he kept it hidden away.
Oh.
To stop people stealing it?
Oh, I think she's hiding something. Oh, where's David's body? That makes sense. Let's ask her that. What can I ask her here? Did you write any death threats on the pad?
I've already told you, I never saw his prescription pad, so of course I didn't write any death threats. It sounds like someone is trying to frame me. Who's trying to frame me, Doctor?
Oh, here we go. Do you think Mariana is framing you? Yeah, let's ask her that.
I don't really know the girl, but I did buy out her loan from Dr. Dekker. I mainly did it to shut him up about it. But can you imagine having him as a creditor? That poor girl. I hope it didn't accrue anything more than interest.
Oh. Why would Dekker want to kill David?
Yes. Dr. Dekker threatened to kill David. That terrified me at the time. I still had hope that David would recover.
But he didn't. And you killed him.
Doctor, did I tell you about that time that I used the power of my mind to bring my husband back to life? I can't imagine what I'd do to the psychiatrist that double-crossed me. But I'm sure it will be fun. For me, at least.
Oh, I forgot to say, I asked her, what if I don't think you're insane? Well, ask her, are you threatening me? Okay, she's getting a bit spooky, so she is.
No. Threats are usually made without the intention of following them through. This is quite the opposite.
Yep, Claire did it. Claire killed him. Oh, sorry. Okay. Oh, I forgot to ask, where's David's body? Where is David's body?
I buried him near the lake house. I'm not sure I'll be allowed a second funeral. Besides, it's close enough to visit.
Oh, well there we go. I've kind of set done it in McClare. I think green means that they've got nothing else to say. So aye, let's move on to. Oh fuck! Let's move on to Ellen. How are you today?
I'm good. I feel better. Last session, that was all negative. I don't want to be like that. Oh, I made you something. A little thank you for being so nice. They're cookies.
Oh no. Why were you feeling negative?
I'm a happy person. And really, what's the point of being miserable? It doesn't matter what's going on at work or anything. Happy is the only goal. Max told me that. I think some footballer might have said it.
I forget she's got a boyfriend now. Well, first of all, I'll say thank you for the present.
You're very welcome.
What's in the cookies? In the. So she gives me some. Well, she says some horrible stuff in them. What's. I forgot to put.
The usual stuff. Flour, sugar, butter, chocolate chips, and my special ingredient. A little herbalist magic to give you some pep.
Oh no!
You look like you need it.
Herbs in the cookies. Cocaine. Have you tried cocaine? You put it's like when Pam in that when she gets it in Archer when she get you. I nearly typed in cocaine. She gets addicted to cocaine, starts making everything out of it. The cookies. There we go.
You can put herbal remedies in food. The effect's more subtle, but it does work.
Are the cookies don't quite trust you, so poisoned?
No? What do you think I am? Fine. Don't eat them then. I was just trying to be nice.
Well, now I feel bad. Who's Max again?
I told you about Max, right? Didn't I mention him before?
Didn't you date Max?
Yes, but you don't know the whole story.
Oh no.
Max is 77. He was one of my patients. I thought he was dying, so I shifted for him. Became an old sweetheart of his, apparently. Only Max didn't die. He actually got better somehow. And then he came and asked me to do it again.
Who's Max's sweetheart? Because this is, yeah.
Eleanor, her name was, or is. Like I say, he doesn't even know where she is now. But she obviously still loves him. When I shifted, I felt all fluttery and excited. It's so sweet, isn't it?
Did you become Eleanor for Max? Oh, this is weird.
Yes. Max and Eleanor had dinner on Valentine's Day. I felt a bit weird when he asked me. But he said he just wanted to have one more date with her and then he wouldn't ask me again. And to be fair, he was a perfect gentleman. I mean, I didn't want to have that conversation.
You said you fooled around with Max? Oh.
I lied about Max coming back to my place. I was scared. I didn't know you very well, and you were asking me about Valentine's night, and well, I don't have an alibi. The truth is, I got a taxi back here after the date. But it's okay, because you know me now, and you know I'd never have hurt Dr. Dekker. Are you sure you don't want a cookie?
Oh. 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 Oh! It's her! She's the killer! She did it! Because if she came back here... Wait, can I ask... why'd you come back here after your date with Max?
I was feeling guilty about taking the prescription pad. I didn't think anyone else would be here, so I was going to return it. But when I got here, there was someone in the office, so I left.
Oh, I'll get my Columbo on here, boys.
What about the prescription pad?
Do you know about it? Excuse me, did you take the pad?
Yes, I took it. I had to.
Mace her, the murderous swine. Do you know about the death threats?
Someone was sending Dr. Dekker death threats. Had no idea. You never said anything to me about it.
Mincer. Jesus. She said there was someone in the office already. Would have been Dekker, I imagine. Why did you have to steal the pad?
Dr. Dekker told me he could use it to take away my gift.
Excuse me? Why would Dr. Dekker want to take away your gift?
I don't think he wanted to stop me, just for me to think that he could. So he could get me to do what he wanted. I don't know, it shook me up a bit.
What did Dekker want you to do?
Dekker wanted me to teach him how to shift, but I don't really know how I do it, so I'm not sure I could teach someone else to.
When did you steal the prescription pad?
It was on the day he died. I took it when he was getting me a drink, you know, because I was in a bit of a state.
So when you stabbed him, did you kill Dekker?
I could never hurt anyone. You have to believe me, Doctor.
Did you shift again for Max?
The thing is, because Max didn't die, he saw me change back after I let go of his hand. There wasn't anything I could do about it.
Why didn't Max die?
I don't know why Max didn't die. It usually works.
It usually works. It sounds like you kill your patients. Like Angel of Death, that's fun.
You think I kill my patients? I thought you knew me. Oh, you're worse than Terry. Mind you, I shouldn't speak ill of her.
Oh, what happened to Terry? Oh. Can I just ask Terry?
I don't know anything about that.
Liar, you do know something about that. She has psycho eyes, aye, she's the one that the chat's been rallying against it. Have you made, I'll ask her, have you made cookies for Terry? You made cookies for Terry.
I only make cookies for people I like, Doctor.
Oh. What do you mean by usually works?
I just mean when I shift. They see their loved one and say what they have to say, and then there's nothing stopping them from moving on. Why? What did you think I meant?
She looks like the overly attached girlfriend. What time did you come to the office after your date?
It was quite early, about 9:30ish.
Oh. Has she? Oh, I'll ask her about that. Have you ever shifted outside work? Wait, no, she said she went on a date. And she said she only shifts at. Oh! Said. Yeah. Only? At work?
The only time I've shifted outside work was with Max. Oh, and here, with Dr. Dekker.
Oh, Ellen, I think you're talking pish. Did she lie about Max dying? About.
No, that's right. Shifting does only work when someone is near death. But Max is dying. I mean, he didn't die when he was my patient, but he's still ill. Terminal, you know.
Oh, Ellen, I think you're talking a bit of pish, so you are. Oh, sorry. What conversation? Oh, yeah. I remember, yeah, because she was talking about I didn't want to have that conversation with someone to do with shagging, I think. God, I had to, like, the guy with dyslexia had to choose the one that involves a lot of spelling.
The I don't sleep with 77-year-old men conversation, of course.
Oh, I was expecting how could. So I'm choosing hints now because I've got a feeling I've got something with her. I think I might. Could. Dr. Dekker. So the way this works, I looked up. Basically, there's one of 6 people that can be the killer, and the game chooses at the start of your playthrough who it is, and basically there'll be additional dialogue in there. Take away your gift.
Maybe he was just winding me up, I don't know. But he said that he could write a prescription and whatever he wrote on it would be true. Like he could write, Ealing can no longer shift. And that would be it. I wouldn't be able to shift anymore.
So you stole it and you killed him. I've got you. Dead to rights, Helen. Got you. Right, Mariana, Bryce, or Jaya. Who do we talk to next? Dekker had the death note confirmed. Dekker is... I forgot the character's name. Is it Light? Light Yagami? Yeah, it's it. He's your boy. Right, we'll talk to Jaya, Bryce. Right, so Bryce is a fan favourite in the chat, so I think we might save Mariana and Bryce. So we'll talk to Jaya next. What's the news about Mariana?
I've been reviewing your files. I know, I'm sorry, a bit naughty, but have you considered that Mariana may have murdered Dr. Dekker because of the money she owed him? She had most to gain. She got all the money if he died, and it makes most sense, doesn't it?
That's the thing. That's a... I have to say it, that's a very basic, like... That's like a very, not basic, like a real reason for killing someone, but we're dealing with fucking Cthulhu and powers and extra dimensional creatures, so I've got a feeling that it's not going to be, they stabbed him because he owed their money or something like that. But Jaya is suspecting Mariana, right, cool. And I'm suspecting that it's fucking Ellen, but we'll clear about Mariana. She did. Oh. How are you today? Let's just start with that.
I'm worried about you, Doctor. You seem quiet and, well, it's just your fingerprints on the bottle. Maybe you touched it by accident? You didn't know him, did you?
What, Dekker? Guys, did I know Dekker? Aye, Kieran, this is 3 of the female characters this section have their feet out, so aye, get excited. Dekker, hardly. There we go.
Then why are your fingerprints on his vodka bottle? No, don't answer that. The infectious madness of Dr. Dekker, who hasn't it touched?
Ah, she said the thing.
I'm so worried.
Why are you worried about me?
You just seem a little different from the person who turned up all those weeks ago. You don't talk to me as much as you did. You flitter between patients in a daydream. Tell me what things are bothering you.
I mean, COVID, global warming, money, quite a lot of things are bothering me, Hen. Do you think I'm going insane?
Who measures sanity or insanity? One man's philosopher is another man's fool. I'm keeping an eye on you. I won't let you go crazy.
Will you not? Oh, it's like it's Gia going through the files. I seen someone at the corner of my eye there, and I was like, oh, it's something. How are you coping with the grief?
I think I'm okay with the grief now. My mother died suddenly, and I think I was projecting Dr. Dekker's death to be about her. I know they're not related.
Sounds like Gia might think I'm going insane. How did your mother die?
My mother died suddenly, like Dr. Dekker. For her, though, it was different. She burst into flames. I was 7. They said she must have been smoking and drinking on the sofa, but she doesn't smoke or drink. Professor Alderby said it was spontaneous combustion.
Yes, man, she just had to honk and fart and just that's it. Imagine people actually talked like this. You said Dekker's prescription pad went missing.
Dr. Dekker's prescription pad is still missing. I'll let you know if it turns up.
Tell me about the death threats.
I didn't know anything about that. If I have any grievances with my employer, I spit in their coffee. I hope that's how you like it.
Boggin. Do you have any grievances with Dekker?
Don't become like Dr. Dekker. I think that somebody killed him because he was using them. There's some footage I can't show you because it would affect you too much. Suffice to say, when Mariana told him she could breathe underwater, he wanted the same power for himself. So instead of trying to cure her of it, he'd try and amplify it to see how it worked, so he could imagine it for himself. I think he did that with all his special patients.
Wait. Mariana can breathe underwater?
I think he wanted all of their powers. If you believe in that sort of thing.
Who were the special patients?
Any patient who presented with psychokinetic issues, they were his special patients. Towards the end, he began ignoring all the other cases. Most of the patients saw it as a curse, what they were experiencing, what they were unwittingly doing. Dr. Dekker saw it as an ability, a power to be harnessed and used for, well, God knows what he was going to use it all for. So we made them give in to it, and it consumed them, consumed all of them. Whether you believe any of that or not is your choice, but they did, which made them angry. And that's why I think he was murdered by a patient.
Oh. Dekker was trying to form a Justice League. Dekker's just becoming Woodcott. I forgot. Oh, what's his name? Your boy from Heroes. Big, fuck, what was his name? Oh, your boy, sexy man, what's his, it was a fucking ride, but I can't remember his name. It's been that long since, because I only watched Heroes Season 1, and that's all I watched Season 2 as well, but Greta Thunberg, no, he's in American Horror Stories, but he's in Star Trek, and he's a He's a stud, so he is. What's his name? Oh, that's like annoy me. Right, just I'm gonna Google what this character's called. Siler, that's it. Aye, Siler. He was like a super powered serial killer who was going around and murdering people so he could steal their powers. Aye, bit like Siler. That was a long way for a reference that didn't didn't land at all. But who played Zachary Quinto? Oh, he's a right, so he is. Right, who do you think killed Dr. Dekker?
It's not your job to find out who the murderer is. It's the police. You can only point them in the right direction. Murder is a means to an end. There's a lot more going on here you should be thinking about.
Oh, what's this? Yep. Wait, what? I feel like we've just jumped into the deep end here going, do you think Cthulhu is real? I'm not sure wait, we'll come back to this. I'm not sure the patients are improving.
Your patients will always be a bother, but you're caring for people. We do still care, don't we, Doctor? In a few weeks' time, there'll be a whole new bunch of faces with a whole new bunch of quirks. Let's not have a whole new doctor, shall we?
Do you? Sorry. I'm still a bit. Like, just need to take a wee drink of water. So I feel like we're diving big in here. Do you think Cthulhu is real?
A fictional space god that's resting at the bottom of the Atlantic. It's not likely, is it? Or maybe you think it is. Have you spoke to Mariana today?
Yeah, that's what quirks are. That's what they're called in My Hero Academia, which is very fucking good. It's like, so I was watching. So I watched Evangelion again, so I could watch the Rebuild movies again, because the last Rebuild movie just came out, and the new series of My Hero Academia came out, and it was nice to watch something because Evangelion is so dark and depressing and dingy, and My Hero Academia is just Green Naruto. It's fun. I was like, this is nice, and the message always believe in yourself, you can do it, and it's yes, man. There we go. Right, so sorry, this whole talking to her. There's been a lot of stuff that we've brought up that I feel that we should probably talk about, like maybe Mariana breathing underwater and shit. Become the wee rabbit boy. It's a wee. Oh yeah. Let's sit down. Oh, here we go. What does she mean by powers? There we go. What do you mean by powers?
I once spoke to a patient here who claimed to be able to teach me how to get inside other people's dreams, but how would you know if that worked? Have you had any strange dreams lately, Doctor?
I had a really strange one last night. I won't go into detail because I realise that it's 18 plus and it's quite strange. Let's just say it involved me, Elijah Wood, and what am I saying? Oh, that's. Did the dream involve Jason? No, it was another wee guy. Wait, I've completely forgot. What was the hint? Oh, I need to wait. Sorry, I was too busy. I got distracted talking about my dream. Oh, this has got weird. Is spontaneous combustion real? I still think it killed your mom. Is it real? Right, here we go. Big word. Spawn. Oh, there we go. Come. Is it comba? Yeah, it's com, not cum.
According to Professor Alderby, people can will themselves to die. Some people will have heart attacks, some people will have strokes. Those who are truly despondent, they're the rare few that spontaneously combust. I'm not sure if I believe in all of that.
I mean, your mod did explode, so. Right, I think I asked Jay what was bothering me. I could say she bothers me. Nope, not gonna ask that. It's a bit mean. Right, so we've talked to Jaya. Right, Bryce or Mariana? Because Mariana, I've got a feeling's got a lot to. Actually, can I say anything else to Nathan, Ellen, Claire? Right, Bryce and Mariana are the ones that are they're the juicy ones. You know, they're the ones that. Well, Bryce has got the weirdest sort of storyline that we've got, and Mariana's the one who's probably got this connection to this evil god, whatever. So, let's talk to Bryce first. How are you today?
I'm not feeling very well. I tried to sleep through the midnight hour, and I slept for 8 hours. When I woke up, it was looking at me. That thing was looking at me. Time was still frozen. But I can't escape it. I'm doomed.
Why do you think you're doomed?
It knows what I did with Dr. Dekker. It's been taunting me.
It's been taunting you?
It wanted me to follow it, so I did. It brought me here, Doctor. Here. It thinks I killed Dr. Dekker. I'm sure of it.
Did you? Did you kill Dekker?
I took his body. It was me. I took it from the coffin because I didn't want him put in the ground. I don't know what I was going to do with him. I just didn't think burial would be enough. Maybe I would cremate him. But the body disappeared.
Oh. How did the body disappear?
If only he'd been cremated like you will be. I have a private tool shed at the graveyard. I moved his body in there before the burial. But when I came back, he'd gone. It was locked and he'd gone. How did that happen, Doctor? How did Dekker do that?
Where'd he go? Maybe Dekker's back from the dead?
Perhaps. It had crossed my mind that Dr. Dekker perhaps resurrected himself. Maybe he wasn't dead. Just sleeping.
I just sleeping with a big stab wound in his chest, aye. Do it all the time. Maybe someone else moved Dekker's body.
If someone else moved Dekker, they'd had to have picked the lock, moved the body, and then locked up again. Why go to the trouble of locking up again?
Oh. Maybe Dekker teleported?
It's not out of the question to think that Dr. Dekker teleported himself out of the tool shed. If I can do it, he probably can. That's the kind of thing I've been thinking.
What, you can teleport? What? Oh yeah, I forget you said you
But
can
the thing
earlier.
that's been following me, it can teleport too. I think the thing might be Dekker. Is the thing Dekker?
Yes, the thing that's chasing you is your doctor that died. No, no, it's not Dekker.
And so it is. You worried me then, Doctor. I thought you were starting to believe in the unbelievable too.
So, anyway, how's Jessica? How's your neighbour that you creeped on?
I waved back at Jessica yesterday, and she smiled. It was bigger than normal. I think we may have made a connection, Doctor. The photos I have of her, I think I'm going to destroy them.
Aye,
They're my
best you do
problem,
that.
not hers.
Are you still stealing things?
I teleported back into the art gallery after our session, in the midnight hour. I replaced the painting, so I haven't stolen anything for a long time now.
Good boy, Bryce, good boy.
Perhaps a cheeky borrow best describes it.
What's been happening in the midnight hour?
I've tried to avoid my extra hour. I tried to sleep through it. I did try one thing.
Oh.
I spied on you, Doctor.
Oh no.
You have a strangeness, don't you?
What do you see me doing? What strangeness do I... Wait, what? What did I bring up? There we go, what strangeness do I
You
have?
live in the same house as Dr. Dekker. I spied on him several times, so I know the house very well. You kept it almost entirely the same. Why did you live in the same house as Dr. Dekker? Is it a perk? Or you, Dr. Dekker?
Am I Dr. Dekker? Oh. Yes! Yes, I'm Dr. Dekker, I'm back. No, I'm not Dr. Dekker, the house is a perk.
Thought it might be a perk. I'm sorry I spied on you. I was just getting worried that you weren't who you said you were. Just some mannerisms, strangeness. It's good you've adopted his dog, though. I'm not sure many people would have done.
Oh yeah, well he has got a lovely dog, so he does. And I love dogs, so... Do you know anything about the missing pad?
I didn't steal Dekker's pad. I didn't have to. If I wanted to use it, I could just teleport in here and steal a sheet. Why take the whole pad? Why be that obvious?
I guess. Do you know anything about the death threats on the pad?
Well, kudos to whoever had the guts to do that. Wasn't me. What did they say? You've piqued my interest now.
Said you were trying to sleep through the night?
I tried to sleep through my extra hour. I didn't want to face it. That thing has been taunting me. I wish I was still religious.
Oh, sorry, I was taking a wee drink there. Why do you wish you were still religious? 'Cause I've got a feeling there's a hook there, because it ends... If it ends on a statement, there's usually something to follow up on. You wish you were still religious. I hate that I've finally got a hang of the game, and I'm on the final chapter. How... religious, there we go.
When something is chasing you, you start wishing that a higher power could save you. I remember you saying that there aren't enough religions. But I still wish there was only one, and one that I could believe in.
There is. Hail the Dark God Cthulhu. You said a thing was looking at you?
The thing that's following me, it doesn't have a face. I saw it close up when it was standing over me. It has no face, no eyes, no mouth, no nothing. Inside its hood is just space. Just a black hole.
If only a hero could save him. Down with that. Why did you teleport into the art gallery? Well, Let's think like... Oh, sorry, press down again. Why did you teleport into the art gallery? Why... into the art gallery. There we go.
I suppose I'm becoming lazy.
Oh, there's more here. Why didn't you think a barrel would be enough? There we go. Oh, because he dug up Dekker, so that makes sense. You want Dekker in the ground? There we go.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well then, Bryce. Oh wait, I've got one fail. Does she really believe? Do you? I wish there was a copy and paste thing that I could just that everything in the pad come true. The see again. See if I was playing some PC. Nay bother. Would come.
You never met Dr. Dekker. He could make the craziest things sound true. And he showed me some of the notes he'd written. Wait, I think I've got one here.
Oh,
Here. See?
oh, what's this? Note from Dekker. Sarah Dekker will die tomorrow. You will help her through it. Big D. And that's us done with Ellen. Yeah, I knew there was one thing, but I feel bad blasting out the fucking which got hints, but again, can't want to uncover this. Why didn't he think a barrel would be enough? Why wouldn't burial be enough? Because you can survive a burial. Look at me, I've survived many burials.
Burial isn't enough for Dr. Dekker because he's evil.
Oh.
I thought if anything, we'd established that in our earlier sessions, Doctor. I had to destroy him properly, not just bury him in the ground.
Right, I think that's Bryce. So our wee boy Bryce. He believes he's getting chased, he's got all that. So let's talk to Mariana then. Let's try and finish this. What's this? 8 hours played, yes. How are you today?
I'm fine, Doctor. I went to the beach, swam under the sea, and returned to tell the tale. No blackouts. Nothing.
Oh. You're not telling me something, man. How are your dreams?
I don't dream, Doctor. I haven't dreamed for years now.
You're lying about not dreaming?
Yeah. I did say that was a dream, didn't I? Is it easier to swallow, knowing it's the truth?
Her accent's becoming more Irish. Yeah, 'cause I got a feeling this is a British thing, I imagine. Did you? What's the truth? We'll ask her
The
that
truth
first.
is, I'm not like you, Doctor. Or anyone else. I can swim to the bottom of the ocean for hours. And people follow me. Even if it's the last thing they do.
Oh. Right, actually, let's just straight up ask. Did you kill Dekker about the... Because Jaya thinks she did it? You... Dekker. Because... You... owed... him... money.
Why would I do that? Dr. Dekker transferred our loan agreement to Claire at Castleford. She bought him out. I owe her the money now.
Oh. Well, we already knew that because we mentioned to Claire. Claire's not got anything else to say. Do you know about the stolen prescription pad?
Why would someone steal Dr. Dekker's prescription pad? I didn't even know he had one.
Did you write the death threats?
I prefer actions over words, Doctor. You know that.
They've all just became serial killers the way they're talking. Did you take a prescription pad?
Wow. That's a low blow, Doctor. And after all our sessions, I'm not a thief. Even the loan, that was just unfortunate.
Is Mariana a fish? Well, we can't prove it wrong, sis. You can tell me about the loan.
Dr. Dekker asked for his loan back after diagnosing me as sane. In his opinion, my blackouts and everything else were fictional. He had no proof, of course, either way, or I'd be cured, but he asked for his money back, and I didn't have it.
Oh. Tell me about the loan transfer.
I don't know why she did it, but Dr. Dekker got repaid, and now my agreement is with Claire. You should ask her.
Tell me about being followed, because I got a feeling we're not really talking about the big thing of these people are disappearing and you're in the centre of it. We're more talking about, hey, about money, you owed some money to... No, let's talk about this. Tell me about being followed.
People follow me into the sea. I don't force them, they just follow to see the creature.
What's the creature?
I'm not sure what you'd call it. A wisp? A star? It's so bright and warm and loving.
Creature I barely know her.
It only wants the others. It feeds on them.
How does it feed?
When I look down, I black out. But if I can just keep looking forward, no blackouts. I can just swim back to the top when it's finished.
What's wrong with looking down?
You really want to know? If I look down, it's writhing, just limbs of people from the clubs and the bars. Not just from this week, but last week, last month, last year. They all look terrified, but somehow still alive.
Oh.
The creature. It's all inside them, poking holes through them that they shouldn't have. It just eats them. Slowly.
Again, I feel like we're not really talking about the fact that there is possibly a sea monster that is eating people, or a sea god, whatever. The creature eats them.
The missing people. That's where they go. I don't know I'm doing it. I swear I don't, Doctor. The creature. I hear it. It's hungry. Nobody can know.
Oh dear.
It's our secret.
Just snap, that's it. I mean, I've got to tell someone because I kind of don't want people getting eaten. I can't keep it a secret if people are getting hurt.
It's our secret. What will you tell people, that I'm feeding people to a creature at the bottom of the ocean? What proof do you have? You can't tell on me. You know what you do to me.
Oh dear.
When you visit.
Oh dear.
I let you do it because sometimes I'm ashamed of what I've done.
Oh no, what have I done?
You make me feel like I deserve it.
Oh no. Oh no. Alarm bells are going up. What? Oh no, I don't want to do this. What do I do when I visit you?
You get inside me, Doctor.
Oh no.
And it hurts.
No!
And you don't care.
This is not the fun stream accident. No! Carrying on from that. What missing people?
I can't explain what happened with John. He followed me back from the bar that night and swam with me under the ocean. I blacked out. He'd gone.
Top 3 Jesus Christ. I did not expect this turn in this game. Oh, this would be like, who killed it? No. Oh God. Who's John?
You must have read about John in the news. He was a local student who went missing. He was a looker. And he had a way with words, but he was also a cheat. The creature liked eating him a lot.
Oh no. I've got a feeling I might be next.
But I can't explain what happened next.
What happened next to John?
I left him to be eaten. And the next morning, he turns up in my bed
Well, hey.
at my house. He's not wet at all. No signs he's been in the sea, but he has holes in him. Lots of holes. His inside is on the outside. Just a ball of tangled worms. And now they're blaming me, but you knew that, Doctor, didn't you? That's why I'm here.
Oh dear. Why are you really here?
They think I killed John. John and some others. They need to know whether I'm insane or not.
Well, who needs to know whether you're insane?
My lawyer. He says I'm insane, but that he needs you to rubber stamp it. Do you think I'm insane, Doctor?
I mean, I hope so, because you've said some horrible things. Oh God.
I
Oh, why
told
the heck
you
no?
how grateful I'd be. But you need to fix my problem first. If they try me as sane, I'll be in prison for a long time. And then...
Right, so what I'll do is I'll replay the last question because I don't know how far we got in it, and then we'll carry on from there. So here we go.
I told you how grateful I'd be. But you need to fix my problem first. If they try me as sane, I'll be in prison for a long time. And then, how would you get your reward, Doctor?
I don't want a reward, Hen. No. Did you kill John?
No. The creature killed John.
How well do you know Claire?
She's the woman that took over the loan I had with Dr. Dekker.
I'll catch you later, Sean. Take care of yourself. I'm probably gonna take down all the VODs I've had an issue with, and then I'll edit them together and I'll chuck them up. Has anyone else turned up at your home?
You're a naughty one, Doctor. You know you visited my home. Why do you keep denying it?
No, Hen. No, I didn't. I did not visit you at home.
Don't you remember? That's a shame. You had fun.
No, Hen. What did we do?
If you can't remember, I'm certainly not going to enlighten you.
Tell it to judge you. Jesus. Wait, what was that hint? Let me just get this thing up, so if we look. Did we do?
If you can't remember, I'm certainly not going to enlighten you.
Oh, and then enlighten me, there we go.
Can you remember what you did?
Nope. Oh, you said you're fine. Oh yeah, when I asked her, yeah. I'm fine, doctor, I'm fine. You were fine.
I've done lots of dancing, lots of clubbing, lots of socializing.
What else? Why does she feel like she deserves it? Actually, what I'll do is I'll check. So if it's got a wee green dot next to it, that means there's something follow up on it. What do I do when? Oh no.
You get inside me, Doctor.
Oh Jesus.
And it hurts.
Oh, I had to click that one again, didn't I? What do you mean? That's where it's got to end up. It's like she says, "Oh, I inject her with stuff with needles or whatever." It'll be something like that. Won't be. I hope. Not that I hope that. I just hope that. Oh God, this is digging my grave here.
You watch me undress.
Oh God, no.
You say nothing, but still you order it just like Dr. Dekker did. I strip.
Oh
Ashamed,
Jesus, no.
as I lie down
No.
and bend over
Oh
me.
God.
Your face. So horrible.
Excuse me, Hen.
Like worms. Crawling. With jaws like pythons. And you bury into me.
Oh Jesus Christ.
I lay there,
No.
frozen, while you violate me,
No.
punishing me.
Oh God,
I'm not sick.
this got grim.
You're sick.
That's got punishment for what? Oh, this fun wee murder mystery game where you'll find out who killed the doctor. Oh my God, this is oof.
I don't have an answer for you.
I think I'll try rewording it. Punishing.
It's my fault they're all dying. They're following me.
Well, that got grim. Dr. Dekker said you were sane. Said you were sane.
Dr. Dekker was a hack.
It's a hack
You're
fraud.
special. You're good at your job. You know I have problems.
Why was Dekker a hack? He's a hack fraud, so he was.
There are similarities, but you're not the dead doctor. Are you feeling okay?
Has she been feeling hot or thirsty? What? Oh, okay, she said that before. I've been feeling hot and thirsty, and it's because she's not been to the beach.
No, I've not been thirsty. Not since I went back to the sea.
Right, so she went back to see what else can I ask her. Are there holes in... Oh yeah, Chris said that he got stabbed and stuff. Are the holes... Because she mentioned she's got holes in his chest. Stab wounds.
That's an interesting analogy, Doctor. You think I'm making this up?
Yes. Right, so I think that might be everything that we can get from Mariana. Oh, so I got heavy. Did not expect it to go that way, and I'm pretty horrified that it did. So, accuse. Oh, here we go. Here we fucking go. Right, here we go. This is a big moment of truth. So, we can Bryce, Claire, Jaya, Ellen, Mariana, or Nathan. So, out of everyone, I'll go over. Bryce, I don't think Bryce did it. Bryce seems weird and crazy, but I think he's been stalked by by some. Maybe Dekker, maybe we don't know. Claire, I don't think she did it. She definitely is a bit crazy and she threatened me, but I don't think she would have killed Dekker. So I'm honestly between Ellen, Mariana, or Jaya. Nathan, I forgot to say. Nathan seems like Dr Dekker fucked with him, but he seems almost at peace. But the Jaya, I don't know, because Jaya's all like, I never got like any sense from her, and then had quite a few weird experiences with her early on with like the dream sequences. But I'm between Ellen and Mariana. So give me 2 seconds. Let me just think. I'm just gonna take a wee photo and send it to Sean about the. Just to show him where we are. And I'm Ellen or Mariana. Who do we think? I'm gonna go for Ellen. 3. Wait, actually, what's this mean? Over here. I can't click on that. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
No, you've got it all wrong. I'm not a murderer. I'm a good person. I help people. Don't you see? Dr. Dekker was going to ruin everything. If I showed him how to shift, I don't think he would use it to help people. Do you? He'd do bad things. I didn't want to kill him.
Yes, she did it!
But I didn't have any choice. I came back here after my date with Max. Confessed to stealing the prescription pad, so he let me in. Dr. Dekker was already drinking. It was easy to mix in a few sleeping tablets when he wasn't looking. Then I just waited. I was going to try to push him out of the window. Make it look like an accident. It would have been better for everybody, but I couldn't move him. So I used the paper spike. It's not a bad thing. I did it so I could keep helping people.
Tell it to the court.
You look so ill, Doctor.
Oh, she'll kill me.
Here. Take my hand.
No.
It's going to be okay.
I did catch a killer. I did it. Did it all by my own. What about my patience? And what about me? Oh. Ah, did we Albert say that? So he did.
So I've got a new dog, a basset hound. She's got these big floppy ears and a really sad face. You know, even sadder than I look. Ginger. I call her Ginger.
Oh, he's got a good wee dog.
She's a rescue. But since I've had Ginger, I've never looked back. Literally. Not one day.
I'm not really sure what you'd call it. Mutually assured delusions? I think Dr. Dekker was projecting his weird fantasies on me, and it was just going to be easier to go along with it, to participate. I feel much better now I know I didn't hurt anyone. I didn't hurt anyone. Did I?
There's no need to go over old ground. I understand. David died when I stabbed him, and everything else since, everything else that's happened, that was all me. David, Anushka's father, Iris. What's next for me, Doctor? How do we cure what I have? By all accounts, and thanks to a very unfriendly jury, it seems like we're going to have quite a lot of time to figure that out.
No!
Oh,
Ah, you must be the new doctor.
I think Bryce is done.
And punctual, I see. I like that in a doctor. I think you're going to fit in just great around here. Oh, I forgot. I have a book for you. It's my must-read of all time, and by must-read, I mean you must read it.
So I say, I can bear the things read things the first.
Let's recap, shall we? A siren, a shapeshifter, a time traveler, undead husband, teleportation, and otherworldly gods trying to take over Earth. It's an unlikely tale at the best of times, but you're also purporting to be all of these people. I think you're beyond help. You understand what you're saying and expect me to believe it? And you say I am one of your patients? Patently untrue, Doctor. If that were the case, then somehow I've managed to turn the tables on you. Which is plausible, I suppose.
So I was crazy the whole time. Ah well. Thank you for playing. Well, cheers. I enjoyed Dr. Dekker. The ending kind of I like the ending. I liked sort of seeing how people were affected. I don't like the ending. It was you were crazy the whole time. It's just a bit stock and a bit cliche. But I had fun, and aye, we caught her. We did it. Ellen was the fucking murderer. Thanks to our beta testers, Twitter followers, Facebook, like. I was actually not, but I bought it for relatively cheap, and you know what? I had fun with it. That was a good wee game. I might check out some of the other things. I know they've got. Oh. So aye, there we go. That is the Infectious Madness of Dr. Dekker. Lucky guess, you prick. I figured it out all by myself. Well, saying that's because I knew what bit. Well, I knew. Was this hint aftertaste actually used? So I mean, solved it by like. Oh. I knew, like when she said that, I was like, oh! And because all the jokes were Sean going, oh, it's Ellen murdered. So I was like, something didn't make sense. But aye. So for the last time, boys, thank you for coming on and playing Dr. Dekker, well, with me. So what I'll be doing is I will, well, first I'm gonna stitch together this fucking playthrough because my internet gave out on me a couple of times. So I'm gonna rethink about what games I'm gonna play next because that's me finished. I finished Shadow of the Colossus last time and I finished Dr. Dekker this time. So I have been live for 17 minutes supposedly. Oh, thank you for gifting a sub, Megan. And why didn't? Oh, it's because it's a gift sub. That's why it looked different. So what I'll do is I'll get my wee. There you go, because I want to see Fraser dance. I need to sort that out. So it's like that. So what I'll do is I will, the last time I will shut down Dr. Dekker, and I will play you out with Robert Englund's classic, Do the Freddy. Thank you for coming on, boys. I've been Mikey, you've been beautiful, and I'll catch you next time. See yous!
Hear the happy feet dancing to the beat of the Freddy.
Actually, I forgot to check if anyone else was playing. I'll have a wee look now and then we might raid someone.
Make a line in back when you're ready. Pick your feet up, swing your arms up.
Oh, no, none of my pals are on, so we'll just leave it there. Catch yous later. Thank you, and I'll catch yous later. I'll see yous. Bye bye.